of the dry dock. Bow section. What they're focusing in on now is one of the propeller shafts being pulled out for inspection on the port side of it, forward. And of course the starboard one on the verge of being pulled out. And we have staging around, and that's exactly what her bow looks like underwater. Of course, here I am, right down in the dry dock, looking up at the ship, almost dead on the center. Comes to quarter point. And of course you have the propeller shafts. And here we are just put directly underneath the anchors. Looking up, of course. Coming down along. And again the propeller shafts. And we're down right to the bottom, where she's sitting on her blocks, looking down towards the stern side of her. Just see how flat the bottom really is when she's out of the water. Of course, the bottom doesn't look that good right now. It's been sandblasted, a bit rusty. But in another 2 weeks, you won't even think it was the same bottom. It's the water out. And of course, a certain amount of leakage that you can hear. It's quite a thing to see. Once again, I'm at the very bottom of the dry dock, and you can see all it is just carved out of rock. And it's kind of like steel casements, as you can see there. I'm shooting into the sun now, so I can't go up too high. And that's about the only thing that keeps the rocks from coming in. And of course, this side of the ship is all encased in plastic for the painting that'll have to be done. Again, directly underneath the starboard propeller shaft, taking a shot of the ship underbelly. See forward there, block arrangement, things that the ship is resting on. That's the bill side of it, and then of course the keel box we have right here. I'm going to take a shot over there. You can see the water just coming down from the ship, but those pillars that would hold the support for the traction of the train. And also again you can see the rock. This dry dock is actually cut right out of it. And again, bow section. Where I just came from. What we're looking at now is one of the propellers off of the grate, sitting there, and of course, it's cut out of the mountain, and that's just part of it that we're seeing here now. Is the main shipyard right here. These buildings, and you can see gangway going up to the forecastle head of the ship. From a different angle, we have the main entrance to the shipyard, the guardhouse, And of course the big working crane, which does a lot of lifting. Tall. And of course the gray. Again, I would just take a shot around at the the extent of the yard, just how big it is. Told you it was a hole in the wall. Of course, that's the gray. You ought to see where I am getting these shots. The red color you see is just a undercoat. It'll be covered with blue shortly. It was all sandblasted there recently. Not a bad day here now, but whew, this morning, cold. Yesterday, snow. And we got shot down in to the dry dock. You see it's all painted there now. This is where the staging was earlier. All the plastic. It's all gone now because the bottom is done. Terrific paint. That stuff just hardened like iron. And we're getting down, you can see the propeller. That's just one of 4 big blades. That one's all back together and ready to go. And I'm going to take a little swoop around. Get the door down because it was some cold last night, let me tell you. And here we get a shot of the propeller and the rudder. And of course the starboard propeller shaft without the propeller on it. Before and after effect. I'll just take a sweep around the yard here. Crane, the mountains. Sun just going down. I don't know whether it's going to be too dark or not. It's hard to say, but John Hamilton Gray. And up into the sky. I don't know how well this will take, but this is the rail deck. Just give you an idea of the mess things are in. Right down here is a whole new section of deck I had to replace. All that. And over here, another big section had to be done. She's coming. Slowly. What we're seeing here now is the actual flooding of the dry dock. That's a gate which will be removed. Water, of course, going around the locks. Well, I see the water coming. I'm going to have to get out of here soon. You can see. So, without further ado, I'll be up to my knees. And of course, you see the water is not quite up to the bottom yet, but increasing steadily.
now 1925, but 5 minutes before we were ready to depart Borden. Camera in hand behind, he's just doing up some work before we're ready to leave.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm just learning how to use the recorder.
Yeah.
Because now we have them sewn right up close.
Not gonna have much ice on the way over, Reynolds, that's for sure.
Don't have too much ice, Captain?
I guess it's their time to go.
Okay. We're going up to the bridge here now in about 5 minutes or so, 2 or 3 minutes, getting ready to
I'll meet you on the
leave.
bridge then.
Okay, Captain.
All right.
Do you have lots of tape in this?
Yeah.
Let's go up the bridge there now. It's a lovely day out there today. The visibility's within miles.
I can see you running to the boat
Winds
again.
from northwest. I hear the quartermaster coming up behind me. Oh, by the way, the quartermaster on there today is John Dow. No, I guess that's not the quartermaster.
Yeah, that's the quartermaster.
Get behind us here?
What?
Oh, there he is. See the...
What a beautiful day, though.
Yes, it's a nice day, eh, John?
Beautiful day, sir.
The quartermaster, John, he's been a fisherman for the last 35, 37 years. Knows the straits pretty good.
That's why we have him here, in case we get lost.
We find that fishermen here, the tides are always east and west for the fishermen.
You don't...
And here we use north and south there for the ferry workers, and the reason why is because of the north and south tide, even though they run northeast and southwest, it's much easier for the quartermasters that's new here to understand that the tide's either running up or running down. Now the master, he's just standing by, and
Hey, slack, isn't it?
second mate, he's in the docking bridge there now. He's getting ready to all clear. And the second we'll hear 2 buzzes, and that means that everything's all clear aft, and then the power will be transferred forward. Okay, it's now approximately 19:30. You both just carry on talking there, John. It's okay. I'm just talking to myself over here. Mike. And the captain, he's just waiting for the 2 buzzes to come back there from the docking bridge. And as soon as those 2 buzzes comes back, you see on his left hand where he's going to turn a switch, it's right on the console. And what he's doing there, he's just transferring the power from the docking bridge up to the forebridge. At that time, and then he'll have full control of the vessel. So right now the engines are running. We have 6 units running there today. As we know, they are Fairbank Moore's engines. We're pushing with 12,000 horsepower this afternoon on the schedule, and the reason being is that the winds are from the northwest. They're blowing with 25, 30 knots. Tide has just turned north on the sides, and it can be quite difficult to weather the harbor under these conditions. I'll just be a few minutes there, and these gauges you see down on the port there, he has the after engines there, and they're going astern. So what they're doing, they're actually holding the ship into the harbor. And the lines are all being let go after right now at this present time. These lights you see on the panel there, on the upper lights, that is your the aft propellers on the upper ones.
And you
See
can
one
let everything go
white
below
and
and
four.
raise your lower ramp.
And then you'll see a whole bunch of lights in between that. So that's all you do. All the generators run the engines, and then below that you'll see 2, so that's 6 engines, which would be 4 engines on the fore propellers and 2 on the after ones. This is the most critical time right there now, just waiting and, get the power going, make sure everything goes well, there'll be no stalls or anything happening on leaving. Now we just heard the second make of the all clear out. There's the two buzzers there now. There the captain turned the power. Forward bridge. He then gave the quartermaster to give the command letter all go aft. So here the quartermaster, he's looking down on the bow. When she's all clear, he become the master. She's all clear forward, and then we'll be proceeding for 8 on the time. Here's the master. He's holding her in with the forward props there now.
Oh, Ferry, huh?
There the quartermaster gave them all clear, and now we're on our way. See there now, all the sticks are going full ahead. And the second master will be going to the wing of the bridge and taking up the wing of the bridge. So we started off with about 15 seconds and we had a stall report there from the engine room. So when we do get a stall, what happens is that the master has to take the stick back to stop and then it proceeded full ahead or full astern, whichever command that you'd given to it. So it's quite a bit of responsibility and as far as anything like tripping off or things going on. So now he's going over to the wing of the bridge here now. And which he has a set of controls there. It's identical control to the center of the bridge, same as the port wing. And so right now what he's doing, he's watching the corner. And where the wind is blowing and the tide wants to put the ship up on the corner, and the wind wants to take the ship down. So what the master has to figure out is which is stronger, the tide or the wind, and how he should take it out, to clear the corner in the ship. So here we see here they're changing the after propellers are now. He's going to kick her out in the stern. We are about 30 feet from the dock, just leaving, and we're doing about 2 to 3 knots ahead. So what the captain's doing is he's easing her out, and when he does ease her out around the corner, and then he gives her everything.
They're door closing, Doc. Thank you.
Okay, there's the corner. You see the lighthouse there? So where the lighthouse is, that is the corner right there now. So you can imagine how close we are. We're only about, we might be 5, 6 feet off now. All the way out, he'll just hold 5, 6 feet, and then gradually she'll fall out to 15 or 20, and then we're gone on our way then. So it's not a whole bunch of room we have to play with either. So Master should get quite a bit of pressure underneath them. If everything goes well, is good, and if it doesn't, we'll still do it there too, because they always have a second backup move to make. Out here on the bow, you can see the thrust of the water there, right on the bow where, and then right dead ahead of me, that's the breakwater. Now we're about 125 feet out of the breakwater there now. The ship's 400 feet long, and the gap, the breakwater to the end, it's 520 feet, so there's not really that much room to play with. So now we're full speed heading for Cape Torment time. That's a very good departure, gentlemen. Is Russell Ellis a told me?
Oh, I see. The other wife who didn't know. No. What did he say when he found her?
He never said nothing. He never, like for days upon days, he always come up and he just stuck around that lodge. Okay, I think so. He says, you better look at it. So I look at it. Okay. The traffic. That's what I looked at.